Hey guys, this is Danks87. I've had a lot of requests to show you how to do a 3D escalator, same as in the Nana Pud level of the story mode in LittleBigPlanet 3. Here it is in motion. There are two different ways to do this, the same as what I did in my previous 2D escalator, or there is this method that uses a sequencer. So here we go. What you're going to need is a sequencer, movers, in-out mover, and a rotator. Okay, so to start off with, you're going to want your small grid on, and then you're going to want to choose a material. Any material will do. It really doesn't matter which one you choose. Then we are going to make a rectangle with this material, depending on how long you want your steps to be. Then we are going to place a microchip onto our rectangle. Inside this microchip we are going to place a sequencer down. And then next to the sequencer we want our rotator. This rotator needs to be set to 0 in its rotation speed and 100% strength and deceleration. So acceleration and deceleration, 100%. Then we are going to extend our sequencer's stripes, and we are going to add in a in-out mover, and we want it stretched across the whole of the sequencer. We're going to make it a speed of 1, and we want it to move to whatever layer you want. I'm just having mine straight to the back, but obviously you can select your layer where you want it to stop going. Next up we're going to grab our mover and we're going to place it in just after the first second. We're going to have this as an upward movement of 1. And we want full strength on this. Then we want to extend it, but not quite as long as the in-out mover. Then I'm going to hit play by pressing square on a sequencer, and I'm going to copy the mover, and for the first 1 point something seconds it's not going to have any up or down speed, as well as for the last couple of seconds at the end. So it has no up and down or movement speed at all. Now when we play it, it just goes backwards, then it travels up and backwards, and then it will stop again and just travel backwards. Now it's simply a case of copying this into emitter and making the emitter's settings just right. So I'm going to pop down an emitter, and the settings in this emitter I want to be 0.9 on the timing of frequency. I want it to last around 10 seconds, we'll go with 9 for now, and I want about 20 of them out at a time, and I want them just to disappear. Then we emit the object we've just made, using snap angle to get it nice and refined. There, seems perfect. And now when we play, it looks like an escalator. You will need to tweak the settings on the emitter to get everything perfect. As you can see, it's not going back as far as I want. So I was probably right with 10 seconds. .5. Now actually we're getting a little bit of a drop at the end. So 10 seconds was right. And that is basically how you make it. Now what you're going to need to do is make a platform so that the emitter does not get stopped by the player standing in its way. You need to make the top of the platform quite thin so that your player can actually get onto the escalator. And that, guys, is it. Well, thanks for watching. Keep tuned for more, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers, guys.